Greetings, people of the internet. I am Lucha Man. Welcome to Lucha Man Reviews. On today's episode, this is a very special episode because I am reviewing the long-awaited Venture Brothers movie. The Venture Brothers, Radiant is the Blood of the Baboon Heart. Now, the Venture Brothers has a very unique history. It is labeled as one of Adult Swim's longest-running original animated series. So the pilot for the series aired back in February of 2003, and then on August 7th of 2004, that's when the first pilot. That's when the first episode of the first season came out. So, in honor of this, the 19th anniversary of the series, I use 19 because that's when the show officially started. I'm doing the review of this film, and later on we'll have Pixelated Pete come by, hopefully, to review his top 10 favorite episodes, his top 10 episodes of Venture Bros. Yeah, now that would be more, like I said, it is impressive how it's been around for almost 2 decades, but it'd be more impressive if the seasons were not. Okay, let me explain this. The show the show was great, but the release of each season was pretty bad. All right, so we only got 7 seasons and then one movie. At bare minimum, I think we should have gotten 8 or at least 9, like one season for every other year. Best case scenario, we would have gotten a season. I don't know. We could have gotten 20 seasons out of this, maybe, or at least 19, 18, 17. I would have liked to have seen us actually get double-digit seasons. Yes, I am that level of greedy. So I think at maybe best case potential, 10 to 15. But yeah, the release time for the schedule was awful. It's amazing the show lasted so long as it did. But I digress. So, the series got canceled by Adult Swim Cartoon Network, and I think some other series offered to pick it up, or I don't know, other station, but it never came to fruition. So with that, it's kind of a cop out. Adult Swim offered them a chance to make a feature length film. I think it kind of feels like 3 episodes mashed together. And okay, so before you get this film, it is uncensored. So there's a whole bunch of violence in the show that they got. As for the foul language, it is unbleeped, and there is no mosaic pixelation of anything. So there is something that is unpixelated that would be pixelated for sure or blurred out if it was on TV. So viewing is rated M for mature, I guess. So, but I guess if you stuck around and seen the Venture Brothers for this long, then I guess just please watch with caution, watch with responsibility. Now, the good thing about this film is that it gives us answers to several questions in the show, but it doesn't answer all of them. And yeah, because the way that this is set up, it leaves the very slim hope that maybe, just maybe, we might be able to get an 8th season out of this show. So while they answered some questions, they left us enough of them that it would be open ended for the next season, and also asked a couple of other questions. Yeah, this was a really well done. I actually read an interview after seeing this film, talking about what they did, what they wanted to do, what they had to do. So after seeing this film, it does warrant multiple watches because, well, like everything in the Venture Brothers universe, there's so much you can't see on just the first watch through. Now, yeah, so it's like, oh boy, how to explain this? Okay, so like they have so much reference and so much inside jokes and reference to things from the current generation and previous generations that you have to watch it multiple times to be able to thoroughly enjoy it. Well, you can enjoy it in probably one sitting, but I mean, okay, Gravity Falls they say has all the Easter eggs and stuff, but I tell you, the Venture Brothers, it is like the king of Easter eggs and hidden stuff. In fact, it's something I'll get to after this. After this. Okay, so yeah, hopefully we'll get some more stuff. Now, the movie it takes place directly after the events of the end of season 7. So it like picks up right where it left off, like that whole in an alternate universe or in an origin story or no, it just like keeps it going naturally as if just the show was progressing forward in a normal manner. Yeah, we see. If you haven't seen the end of the series yet, then you're gonna have to catch up on this because if you like just watch the first season and then jump straight into this film, absolutely nothing will make sense. More so than usual. Okay. Uh, all the voice acting work is done. All the characters you know and love are there. And here's the thing, like, in terms of characters, they don't shoehorn in every character that was seen, heard, or even mentioned, or even thought about throughout the entire series. Some characters didn't make it into the final cut, so I mean, it's cool how they didn't do that, but it's like I would have liked to seen some characters, action and reaction to the world around them. So we're introduced to two new characters in this in this movie. Well, more than two, several of them. And the cool thing is how much attention was paid to in the show in the show's creation. Like they acknowledge stuff from like the first season and like so many other seasons all the way up to this season. In fact, it even like one of the questions they answer was the age-old question of where in the world is the Venture compound? You had to look online either on the Venture Brothers wiki or somewhere else online to find that information. You had to dig for that. And you had to know a few things. But overall, I'd say it was really great. The story it just flowed along really naturally. No breaks. Nothing felt out of sync. And it was cool all the callbacks to previous other episodes. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it a couple more times, but after reading the article, it's like I can understand why. The movie it does get a very high score. In fact, it does get a 10. I give Venture Bros. Radiant is the Blood of the Baboon Heart. I think it's a solid 10 out of 10. So while it's perfect, it's also flawed. Like you could tell that they wanted to add more into it, but according to the interview, they had to cut down so much stuff to be able to fit it into this film. Yeah, I mean, there's character development for both the protagonists and for the antagonists, and as for the secondary characters, it just all feels right. It's a very enjoyable film. And like I said, if this was actually part of season 8, it would just feel like it would just naturally be going in from the previous season. Let's see. That's the thing. I don't want to talk too much about the actual episode itself because I don't want to, spoil it. But yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. We also get some characters that we haven't seen for a while come back into play. Visually, everything looks good. I'm amazed at how well this turned out. Yeah, so hopefully, if we do get another season, hopefully it'll use this film as kind of a springboard. This isn't the first time we've had some specials in the Venture Bros universe. Yeah, so it's sad to see them go, but it is a very good film. So yeah, like I said, I give it a solid 10 out of 10. So hopefully next time we see the Venture, hopefully we get to see them again. And until next time, this has been Lucha Man for Lucha Man Reviews saying thank you for watching. Have a nice day. And before we get into the spoiler section, all I can say is go Team Venture. And now, a small spoiler for those of you who haven't seen it yet but kind of want to know. Okay, welcome to the small spoiler segment. Now, in one part of the movie, we see someone's room, and we see a poster on the wall. And that poster is for Death Clock, aka Metalocalypse, another show that Adult Swim has. And so either in the Venture Brother universe, either they share the universe with Death Clock, which, given some of the strangeness I've seen, is equally interesting and terrifying, or it's the show pretty much exists in the show. Like people in Venture Bros watch the show. Adult Swim exists in that universe. But yeah, there is a Death Clock poster in someone's room. And here's an interesting thing. Coming soon, they will have the Death Clock movie. The Soldiers of the Doomstar. So yeah, Death Clock was... Yeah, so we'll be on this channel we'll be covering that film also, and some 10 episodes from that series also. It's interesting to see how that worked out. But yeah, so that's the spoiler for this movie. I highly recommend it. So until next time, this has been Lucha Man for Lucha Man Review, saying thank you for watching. Go Team Venture, and as always, have a nice day.